Hello friends, welcome back in today's lecture. Today we will see the functional group interconversion. This is one of the most important uh, part that is being used in the retrosynthetic analysis, functional group interconversion. Generally, uh, it is abbreviated as FGI. So what do you mean by FGI? FGI is nothing but the transformation of one functional group into another functional group. For example, suppose we have any target molecule which is having suppose acid chloride functional group, then if you want to convert into acid, so in that case, so we have to use functional group interconversion. So let's have an example. So actually this is an anti hypertension drug. Okay. When you look at this molecule, you will spot the two functional group present in it. Okay. This is our target molecule. So when you look at this molecule, you will observe two functional group, and we have to find out the how many possible disconnections are present in it. Okay. So we will apply our guidelines. So in first step, we will find out whether this functional group are made by using a reliable reaction. Okay. Then we will apply our guideline to whether our target molecule is having heteroatom or not. Then as per guideline 3, so we need to check whether we have choose the alternative disconnections or not, okay, to avoid the chemoselectivity. So in this molecule, so there two possible disconnections are there. Okay, one is over here and other is over here. So let's see the disconnections. I will call it as a B disconnection, and this one is A disconnections. Okay. So we will discuss one by one. When you cleave this bond, CN bond, so we can write CN amine bond. This is the B cleavage. Okay. So when you cleave this bond, so you will get two fragments, that means two synthons, so I will draw it again. Since this nitrogen is having more electronegativity, so it will tend to have the negative charge, and other synthon would be this pyridinium cation. So these are the synthons. Okay. So this we can transform into its chemical equivalent reagent. So since it's having positive, so we can add chlorine over here. Then next one is this this NH2. Okay. These are the chemical equivalent reagent. Chemical equivalent reagents which can be used in the forward synthesis. All right. So, when this is our now the simpler starting material. So, when you look at this molecule, you will observe the chemoselectivity problem, because making this amide in the presence of amino functionality is quite difficult. Okay? That means it causes the chemoselectivity problem. So, I should write here, to make the amide in the presence of amino functionality cause a chemoselectivity problem. Okay. So, this route is not good. So, then we can go for this A cleavage. Okay. So, let us have a cleavage A. Cleavage A. So, here CN amide bond. So, we should write over here CN amide. This is the A cleavage. So, when you cleave this bond, so you will get two fragments. So, since this carbon is having electropositive, so it will have positive charge. Okay. So, next synthon will be this nitrogen will have negative charge. So, we will just transform into chemical equivalent reagent. So, since this is having positive charge, so we can add chlorine over here, and rest of the molecule will be as it is, and see nitrogen will acquire charge. So, it becomes secondary amine. These are the chemical equivalent reagent. Okay. So, when you do this cleavage, so you will get these two fragments, synthons. They can be converted into their respective chemical equivalent reagent. So, this cleavage even have a greater difficulty in making this amine in the presence of this acid chloride, you know. So, to make this amine in the presence of this acid chloride creates the chemoselectivity problem. So, what is the solution then? So, we know this acid chloride can be obtained from its corresponding acid. So, then we need to convert that acid chloride into its corresponding acid by using interconversion. Okay. So, we will do this interconversion. So, we call it as FGI. Okay. So, this will be our So, we will convert this acid chloride into its corresponding acid. Okay. NH. Okay. And transformation of this Cl means acid transformation of an acid chloride into its corresponding acid, it's not a really disconnection. It is just a interconversion from one functional group to other functional group to facilitate the suitable further disconnections. Because since this molecule is not readily accessible, so we can go for further disconnections. So let's say, as the guideline second suggests, if your molecule contain the heteroatom, so we should disconnect the bond next to the heteroatom. Since our molecule is having NH means heteroatom, so we can disconnect this bond from this, we can disconnect this bond, for example C disconnection. So we will go C disconnection, CN bond, again CN amine bond, okay, C disconnection. C disconnection. So we will get readily accessible anthranilic acid plus 4-chloropyridine. I just written the chemical reagent directly rather than their synthons. Okay. These two means simpler molecules are commercially available. So this is all about the analysis. So what we have done in this, when we look at this target molecule, first of all we have seen the functional group present in it, and then we have checked whether these functional group are met by the reliable known reaction or not. Then second, we have checked whether this target molecule is having heteroatom or not. If it is having, then we try to disconnect the bond next to the heteroatom. Then later on, in third step, we have seen, we have considered the alternative disconnection and chose the appropriate routes that avoid the chemoselectivity problem. In this analysis, B route is having chemoselectivity problem, and even this A is having chemoselectivity problem, but after this disconnection we have applied the FGR, then we have convert one functional group to other functional group to facilitate the further suitable disconnection to get the simpler starting material. So this is how we have done the analysis. So let's move to the forward synthesis of this particular molecule, that is A49 synthesis of A49. Okay. This is the antihypertensive drug. Okay. So in the end we have got the anthranilic acid, so this is the commercially available material. Then we can treat it with this chloropyridine to get this protected amino product. Okay. This is protected amino product. Then the treatment of this acid with thionyl chloride So it gives rise to acid chloride. Okay. This is the standard way of making acid chloride from its corresponding acid, and finally the treatment of this acid chloride with this secondary amine, that is piperidine. So you will get so we will get our target molecule. Okay. This is our target molecule. So this is all about our synthesis. So in this what we have done, so we have applied 3 guidelines and we have used the functional group interconversions. So in next lecture we will discuss various more interesting problem based on these guidelines and functional group interconversion. I hope you enjoyed this lecture and understood as well. Thank you very much.